Why exactly did she decide to marry him? A lot of you were speculating, oh, she only did it so she didn't have to testify against him. We had Miss Esquire call in earlier today. She said, well, I don't know if it was a smart idea for Robyn to marry this man because now you are going to still very much be affected by this whole situation.
Two, I want to talk about Robyn and this wedding to one. And all I have to say is free legal advice. I hope that she did her prenup. I very much hope she did it. Not, and I don't care about the fidelity clause, but this man is subject to a very serious civil suit, and he is sued in his personal capacity. He is probably not going to be covered by his employer because he was acting outside the scope of his employment by not reporting the alleged assault and extortion. And so, if they're married and their money is commingled, whatever restitution he has to pay or judgment, it's going to hit their bank account. So, for that reason alone, I really hope if she did marry this man, hopefully it was a spiritual ceremony a la Ye. Two, I hope she did that prenup.
Robyn's life, Robyn's choice. But I think a lot of fans were just upset that Robyn would continue this sort of fake storyline that felt very fake. The relationship doesn't feel real. The relationship doesn't show up as authentic and loving on camera. Look, not everyone relationship that might be real will. Okay, let's put that to the side. Well, earlier today, or even yesterday, we had people calling in. We've had people from the DMV reaching out, mentioning for a while now. A lot of you said it's not new news in the DMV. On the latest episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac, Candace and Wendy confirmed what Karen was saying. I've heard of these allegations about a blonde woman, I don't know if she looked like Karen, with him in Georgetown, walking around town in Georgetown. Now this kind of, based off of this recent information of these new allegations, you know how everyone said, why would he be dumb enough to be walking around Georgetown with some other woman if he's with Robyn? Well, what if Robyn's okay with it? What if Robyn knows fully well that this is not a real relationship? A lot of you have speculated that for a long time. Who knows if that's true? Well, then our friend Giorgio says on TikTok, posted this video with their receipts in regards to another woman alleging of having a relationship with Juan Dixon even up until last year.
Wow, I guess living in Maryland helps because I was just reached out to by someone who allegedly dated Juan during the end of COVID for over a year. Let's talk about it. So this user who will stay anonymous reached out to me and basically let me know that she dated Juan for over a year during COVID. She sent me a screenshot of where she tagged her location just so that I knew that she was telling the truth. She did mention that Robyn does know, but asked her to not make it public, obviously. She also shared the very last text message that he sent her, which was on January 26th of 2022. So just almost a year ago at this point. She did not respond, but she explains why she stopped talking to him. She also shared a hotel invoice, which I have taken out a lot of the personal information because it did have Juan's personal info. So I've taken that out, but everything else on here is pretty much a normal invoice. This is a real hotel in Maryland, and I believe she was going to send this to producers, but I think she just didn't want to get caught in the crossfire because obviously Robyn knows about this and didn't want her to make it public. But it appears Juan allegedly was doing some weird things. Here's a close-up of the invoice. You can see Juan Dixon's name is on it. She also claimed that the reason why she stopped messing around with him was because he likes to, I guess, meet girls and I guess have his way with them, but then pass them off to his friends, which kind of sounds like ST to me a little bit. It's giving that vibe. She also said that one of the friends, who she did send me who this person was, came to her hotel room door when they, I guess, were going to take her back to the airport to fly back. And she says that the friend exposed himself and said that she needed to, fill in the blank. So that scared her, that turned her off. And so she went back home and she stopped all communication with him.
Look, a lot of you were tagging me in this video, and I was just like, oh, look, I can't tell you the amount of times I rewatched this and looked at the receipts. And I'm like, look, anyone at this point in the world can make allegations. But if there's a lot of smoke where there are multiple allegations coming out about this man in the DMV, I'm telling you, look, people have reached out to me. Some of you have called in. Some of you have been in the comment section. Those of you that live in the DMV have said it. The ladies of the Real Housewives of Potomac have said it. And even when Juan was confronted with the allegations by Robyn on camera, he became very angry. And a lot of people were like, wait a minute, Juan, why are you becoming so angry? Look, I'm going to play devil's advocate. Here I go twerking on a fence. If someone was to accuse you of something that's not true and you feel like it's defaming your character, wouldn't you be really upset? Look at Karen. Karen got really upset when Robyn accused her of her being fake. Well, maybe that's just the way that he reacted. Not me twerking on a fence for Juan Dixon. Look, Juan has a lot of allegations that he's dealing with at his workplace alone. But this whole situation right now with the women, this has followed Juan Dixon for a very long time. He has admitted to cheating on Robyn during their first marriage. I don't know what's happening now, but I really do believe, in my opinion, I don't know if this is fact, I'm speculating. I really do believe, in my opinion, that what we have sensed about their relationship not being real and not authentic and just for television is exactly that. And would they go as far as getting married to do that? She wouldn't be the first, and she won't be the last. Guys, as always, I want to know your reaction to this story. Look, sometimes I get this information, and I haven't really reported on allegations against Juan. But when someone starts coming out with hotel receipts, for the love of Michael Darby, no love for Michael Darby. Just saying. Hey, Michael Darby. Guys, I want to know your reaction. Do you believe this? Is there just way too much smoke for this not to be somewhat true? What do you believe? Let's speculate in the comment section. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Robyn with Nick, and I am back with another lip reaction video. This time, I am shout out to Kempire. He brings us the reality news so well. I love watching him. I've been watching him, and I watch Aaron, House of Aaron. I'm gonna get off into some of his commentary too, so you may be seeing some of his stuff real soon. But I like to come back and, give my commentary on what they say. So let's like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that post notification bell so that when I upload, you know that I've done so. Let's get off into what Kempire said, and he had Miss Esquire call in, and Miss Esquire is a lawyer, so she's bona fide, and she was able to put us up on some game. And what she basically said is that she hoped that Robyn, this, because we talking about Robyn Dixon and Juan Dixon getting married, and we hope they really did do a spiritual reunion, renewal of their vow. Well, they divorced and then they got back together, so they just got back remarried. And she was saying that Juan, he didn't. Somebody came to him and said some things that happened, and he didn't report it, and he could be in a civil suit because he did not tell about the alleged assault and extortion. And they're saying that she may have married him to maybe not be, because he probably talks to her about everything. And, they could probably subpoena her. So that's probably why one got married. I don't think so. But I feel like this. I feel like that they didn't marry for love. It was only for convenience. They were still, the kids was probably is young. He probably still wanted to be in the kids' life. Well, of course, a father does. But based on what Miss Esquire was saying, that if they did, their money is commingled together. And what if he has to give restitution? Because he did not report these things. He did not say anything. So that's what she's saying. And she said that she hoped that they really did get married in a spiritual ceremony. Me too. But then, we get later off into that. And what Karen was saying is the blonde lady that he's been walking around with. Listen, I agree with Kempire to a certain extent, because a man like he say, he twerking on that fence. And I'm not going to twerk on that fence all the way, but I'm going to say this. I believe that he has been messing around because, and I don't know if it's just, him messing around with one woman. I think it's after they divorced, I think he messed around. Then I also think he messed around with this woman. And the young man that came up on the TikTok and said he had receipts, I believe all those. I believe Karen was telling the truth, and I said I believe Karen is the gatekeeper to a lot of information, and she know what she be talking about, and everybody wants her. And Ray, and don't get me wrong, Ray is an older man. He is set in his ways, so he probably wants it once in every blue moon. So, and Karen is still a woman, and your woman parts, I'm just saying now, not all women, but most women, even still in their 50s and 60s, still feel the urge to get their boat rocked. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, so even if she did, and her husband is probably well off into his 70s, so he probably, like I said, once in a blue moon. I don't care about what Karen and Mr. Ray do, because I feel like they're an older couple and he's an older man. So for me, I feel like he ain't putting it down like he used to, you know what I'm saying, so to speak, but this thing that she said, and I believe what she said, and I believe he got mad, and anybody gonna get mad if they being lied on, but I don't think this was no lie. I think that he been messing around. I think Karen had seen it. I think most of them women have seen it. I believe it's been said to them in their DMs. I bet Ashley know. And Ashley, she's a messy little heifer. She's a messy little heifer. She should have waited until Karen told her. See, one thing you are is grown. But when a woman of a particular age, in her late, mid to her early, no, she not early 60s, so mid 60s to early to late 60s, I said like that. Maybe she's she not in her late 50s. She got to be in her early 60s. So when I say that, I say this. I say that Karen, she she asked her not to say nothing. That's your elder. If your elder tell you don't speak of it, you ain't supposed to speak of it, boo. You supposed to have let her do her thing, let her do her one too, so she could tell this woman about her husband. See, that right there, that'll get you slapped. And see, it just so happened that's not your mama, that's not your granny, but my granny would have slapped me. Why would you tell this woman's business? She had no business doing it. That's the reason why when I heard things, I keep my mouth closed. I don't say nothing unless I'm told to say something. You know, a lot of people say, well, you got a mouth on you. You be doing this and you be doing that. No, I keep it real and I just stay to myself. That's what she was supposed to do. She's supposed to keep it real and not say nothing at all. Keep that shit to yourself. She should have sat on it until they talked about that at that table. Period. Period. But see, she played herself. So and then one got upset and he started screaming and cussing out the women and they always doing it. Why would you do all that? Why would you say that about that other woman? That you had no business saying that one. You should have kept your mouth closed too, because you a grown man. You know what you doing, what you don't do. If I didn't do it, I'm probably gonna be like, say I didn't do that. I'm be calm about it. If somebody lying on me and I know I didn't do it, and I know I ain't been, nah. He took it way too far. That's how you know this man stepping in some shit he ain't supposed to. Keep it real. Keep it real. Let's keep it all the way real. He got too doggone upset over the phone. They way in Mexico. All you had to say, baby, hey. All you had to say, baby, hey. We finna get married. I don't care about what them women are saying. I know I ain't did this. Listen, hey, get your mind right. We about to get married. Get your mind right. I ain't seeing no other woman and you ain't seeing no other man. That's all we need to know. Let's get ready to jump this broom. Jump over this broom together. Period. That's how you do that. You shut that shit down right there and you be calm and you be cool and you be collected. He didn't do that. He went all off of the rails. That's how you knew he was lying. A motherfucker don't lie, gonna lie like that. He gonna lie like that. He gonna lie like that. He gonna keep it, and he just kept going and cursing until he got upset and hung up the phone. And she was like, and then her telling the woman in the text, I'm reading the text, y'all go read the text, the messages that the guy had, because baby, Robyn told her not to say nothing. Don't mention it. And she did, and she was gonna send that to Bravo, and she did. That's what I be saying. Robyn sitting on information. She didn't. She wanted to marry this man, and she loved this man. But I feel like her mama didn't even go to the wedding. Her daddy didn't go to the wedding. That's what be tripping me out. When they say when somebody asked her where was her mama, one of the girls said, "Where is your mom? Why is your mom not here?" See, that should have told you everything right there. The mama and the daddy, they did not want her to get married to that man no more because they knew that he was not genuine in marrying her. He would, if he really wanted to marry her, when he asked to marry her, he would have jumped the next day and did the same thing. He didn't. He let it drag on through the pandemic. Oh, we not having no wedding. Then you just gonna come and say you ain't gonna invite the girls? Oh, cause he don't like the girls, cause they already picked him out. They already know what he about. They already know what he about. And Karen, he didn't want them to go because it's not real. Period. So we're going to keep talking about this down off in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Till next time, my empty nesters and nesters. Peace, y'all.